Hello, Hev. What a day, eh? You look lonely. I can fix that. You look like a good show. Dying for the right cause is the most human thing we can do.
Hey people, hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to go over the trainees in Pretty Derby, Umamasume. I'm only going to be covering 2 stars and 1 stars, what characters you want to start using your goddess statues on, and etc. Which ones you should be doing repeat career modes on, how difficult are their career modes in perspective for your account strength. So first of all, Daiwa Scarlet is a character that you start off with the game. A front runner who is good at mile, medium and long. That means she can fill so many of these distances very easily, and she's a front runner. So our career mode is very easy with a 10% bonus to speed. The guts kinda sucks, but at 10% bonus and that stamina boost that she gets from career mode, every career mode you get 400 stamina at a baseline. She's already hitting the stamina caps for a lot of her races starting off. Her career mode is a little bit difficult as she has a lot of G1s, but you just want to raise your stamina up to a reasonable level and you'll be able to just front run right through them. Try and get Swinging Maestro as well, as that will be a great boon. And she also has a very high compatibility rating with the other UAs. Her 3-star skill isn't something that I would really worry about too much. It's just another big speed and acceleration boost. As what is, definitely a character to sort of get invested into. Let's go over Vodka. Vodka has a massive compatibility rating. I don't have any really good vodkas with 3-star glimmers and stuff like that, but she's always trying to be hitting the top of the compatibility charts. She gives almost double circles all the time, and she is one of the more easier career modes due to her being mainly mile and medium. That means she only needs around 400 to 500 stamina to clear her stamina caps for career mode. And also she's just got a really good build with a 10% speed and 20% power. Power, speed and stamina are the strongest stats right now. Wit is a good band-aid for lower strength accounts to get higher ratings, as well as just be able to use skills at all. Slap her on with some Swinging Maestro and she'll easily clear career mode with no difficulty. Yeah, definitely a character to invest into, and not a hard one at all. As we all know, Haru Urara is probably the easiest character to clear career mode in the game, and probably the most efficient at getting money in the game. If you guys haven't seen my video on how to make money in Umamasume Pretty Derby, check it out. I go through Haru's entire career mode, as well as let you guys know tips on how to make money in the game. But other than that, she has a really cool skill which is very powerful, but the problem is she needs to be sitting towards the back. Because of career mode, her getting 400 stamina and her only really doing sprints and miles, she'll get enough stamina passively to clear all our stamina caps, meaning that you can just put her into front, even though our affinity is G, and she will clear most of her career mode races just by training speed and power. However, this will not make an effective Haru Urara for PvP, as we all know her affinities are in more this category. Using the frontrunner speed strategy for right now is a good way to start producing high rated Umas, as well as making a lot of money, but later on you're going to start to want to invest into this area. She's also one of the only characters right now who's capable of doing dirt tracks, and you will want to do her career mode repeatedly so that you can get all the dirt tracks that she is capable of beating. Bakushin is probably the other easiest career mode in the game, her being centered around sprint and mile. Just give her a boost to mile and she will be clearing every single career mode goal by just training speed. You literally don't even need to pay attention to a majority of the gameplay, and as you start to do your like more and more career modes and stuff like that, you can start investing into wit, power, and maybe even stamina, so that you can start producing better sparks. She's really nothing to write home about. Her skill is obviously very good for closing out that second half. You really don't need to do anything out of the box with her. She's basically good to go to clear career mode repeatedly. If you 3-star her, it would be great, but her parent skill isn't really like crazy or anything like that. Now we're probably getting in. I guess I can cover Goldship. Goldship is just your generic medium long runner. Her warning shot ability really relies on her getting a long spurt, so this is really good for actually like pace chasing. I usually build her as pace chaser. Late and end is just really not really viable for like early game accounts personally. She is going to be entering a lot of medium and long races, so you're wanting to get as high as stamina as possible, but she also has this 20% stamina and a 10% bonus to power, which is just phenomenal. Generally you're wanting to try and get the gourmand skill from special weeks, the speed card, or you're wanting swinging maestro or both to try and clear her races, and she takes down a lot of G1s, so it's a good way to get a lot of drops from those tournaments. I know a lot of people say her career mode is difficult because she restricts your training sometimes, but there is a workaround that. If you just go race instead of training, you don't have to do that level 1 training mid-run, and you can maybe even make some skill points back. I've never really had too much difficulty with Goldship personally. I find her very easy as long as you've got the A pace affinity. Pacers always still can get sort of closed in, but the chance of it happening is a lot less, especially when she has such a boost in power. Other characters that I wanted to talk about are the ones that you might be able to pull on the banner if you have pulled with tickets or something like that. I'll start going through the most difficult to the most easiest. These ones sort of stand out as quite difficult. So Nice Nature, if we look here, her ability is moderately increased velocity with an arousal of fighting spirit when positioned third, about to lose the late race. As you can see, there is a skill that doesn't proc very often. and her stats aren't really phenomenal. Yeah, she has an A in medium and A in long, and she could probably boost up her mile, and she starts us off with quite a lot of debuffs, but they're all really, if I'm correct, about you being a late racer. No, that's pretty good. But yeah, she's good for building a debuffer. But yeah, no, she is particularly, I find her career mode particularly the most problematic due to her lackluster skill, and it's hard to sort of remedy that without sort of diverting your gains. Another one that's quite difficult, I would say, is Super Creek. As you would be like, whoa, she has this really overpowered ability, and I'm gonna like comment on that. She is one of the best parents when she's 3-starred in the game. This would be a good character to start investing your goddess statues and stuff like that in, as this ability, when passed on, is extremely powerful, and it just basically it's like the between a white recovery skill and a gold recovery skill. So getting this is certainly something that you want to pass on, and she has a good compatibility rating. Now the problem with her career mode in particular is after her first career goal, she is injured until her next career goal, giving her a 4% chance to fail every training that you do. What I recommend doing during this time is mainly wit training and racing as much as possible during that time, as to not risk injury from training these 4 stats. I mean, it is only 4%, but one failed training, that's a mood lowered, and then you get another injury, and they kind of stack up. So yeah, it can be quite difficult, though the reward of getting a really good Super Creek is there. Playing ticket just got a lot of difficult late races, I would say. She has really good stats in terms of stamina and power. But yeah, just some really difficult, a lot of G1s, just quite a lot of G1s, and being affinity to late, and a lot of G1s and long, so you're going to need to boost this up, and she wants to be pace chaser, so you're going to want to boost that up. And not a particularly great parent either. This character is really fun. She starts with this kind of skill, which despite being a white skill, this is quite a good skill. In particular, just put her into pace, has a lot of easy goals in career mode, very easy character, 20% in health, and a long racer, and a bit of power as well. And yeah, just really good, I say. She basically unboxes herself with her skill. Tachyon, this is the best character in the game right now, I would say. Like, I mean, if not accounting Ogori Cap, if we look here, right, so moderately recover endurance when conserving energy on the corner of the second half. So this means you recover more than the swinging maestro. So yeah, this means you recover more than swinging maestro. You have a 20% bonus in speed and a 10% bonus in guts, which is kind of sucky, but all her limit breaks are cracked. She's one of the best parents in the game. She can pass this on to anyone. You pass these 2 characters' abilities on, and you're stocked with stamina skills throughout your entire run with at least 1 hint. And this character is, if you know what you're doing, can be as easy as Haru Urara or Bakushin. Basically, she is someone that you should be boosting. You should be using your goddess statues on her, and you should be buying her shards when they are available in the shop, because they're cheap. They're only 5 grand, whereas Super Creek's 10 grand, and yeah, this character is just completely broken. Definitely, like, other than actual 3 stars, there's not a character that really beats her in both medium and long due to just this overpowered ability. It's just frankly whack. Mejiro Ryan, I don't really have much to say about her. Just high wit and high power, very good. Just put her in pace. A lot of good G1s on her journey. You want to get her a long affinity for career mode. She has a lot of G1 longs at the late end of it, and also she can boost her mail a little bit so that she can do mail re-ones during the race. Yeah, not much to say. Just a very good overall and very easy career mode. This character here, Air Groove, is a male medium, but she focuses more on male, and she's sort of like another Vodka, and she is about as easy as another Vodka in a lot of ways, with a 10% bonus to speed and then 20% bonus to power. One of the easiest career modes in the game. Very good character to start farming up on and stuff like that. Just give her a little bit of mail and she's good to go. Condor Spire Pasa. Condor Pasa, yeah. She is another dirt specialist, and she has a 20% bonus to speed and 10% bonus to wit. Those are 2 great stats to have bonuses in. Obviously, you're going to have to train up her stamina quite a lot because she has a lot of medium and long races. But basically, she's going to be your key on getting all the other trophies and dirt on a free-to-play account without a gory cap. She's also just a very good character in general and has a high affinity when making children within the game. And yeah, just a very cracked character in general. I wouldn't say that you should invest your goddess statues. It's not a situation where it's like these 2 characters where like the parent skill just so OP. So Mayano Top Gun, medium long front runner. So basically her easy Goldship. She has 20% bonus in stamina. Basically, you just need to raise her stamina up to a reasonable level and have a few speed cards, and she'll have enough speed to outrun everyone. And because of the career mode stamina boost, she's going to probably be meeting all of her stamina soft caps. Very easy character to raise up. Very good easy skill as well. Yeah, no, just a phenomenal character. I just happened to pull her quite a lot. Ras Wonder is another extremely powerful character. Though some of her skills are more towards depuffing from late. She has a 20% bonus to speed and power. But she's like a male medium long runner. That means she's in 3 distance categories exceeding. Our career mode isn't that difficult, I would say. I just really need to get to those stamina caps. But besides that, she's one of the easiest characters to farm in the game, and a character with quite a lot of legacy. She basically beats Special Week repeatedly in the real life. But this character is very easy to raise, very powerful, and yeah, no, a very good investment into the account. King Halo. So King Halo is a tricky one because yeah, she has a lot of like medium races at the start of her career mode, and as you can see here, she could probably be good on every distance if you had the right, you know, like the godparents. Our career mode has like a high stamina cap at the start, and then it starts going into sprints and miles for the rest of the playthrough. So it can be a bit of a knowledge check or a little bit of a surprise, if you know what I mean. She's just like, she has a lot of skills that are more towards the back and stuff like that, which, as you know, you really don't want to be in the back, you want to be in pace, if you know what I mean. You want to be as far forward as possible at this stage of the game, unless you're capping out power, which is going to require a high account strength. Other than that, that's all I really have to say about all the 1s and 2 stars. The ones that really stand out are these 2 here, but everyone really isn't too much of a burden on your account. I'd say Nice Nature is very difficult to run. King Halo, Winning Ticket, and Super Creek all have hard knowledge checks, I believe, that you're going to have to look out for. And hopefully my Goldship tip helps you guys out with clearing her story mode. It's not that difficult once you get into it. Anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful day, and I hope this guide helped you.